Hi friends, once again welcome back to the channel. This video is particularly for Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu government has declared COVID ex-gratia for COVID-19 deaths and it will be 50,000 rupees online. So in this video I will show you the complete live videos, complete steps and documents you have to upload online and what are the things you have to take care before applying. So as you can see here, I am showing you only the screenshot or highlights of the video in the beginning itself so that you will get an idea. Watch the video properly so that you will not face an issue while uploading the documents. Also your application may not be rejected. So 7 documents you have to upload online, attach. Okay, I will show you later, but remember these 7 documents has to be ready: death certificate, cause of death certificate, and Aadhaar card of the person who died, Aadhaar or any other government ID card of the person who is receiving money. Okay, here we call it as heir, legal heir, and then bank passbook or cancelled check of the person who is going to receive the money. Preferably is bank passbook. If it is not there, you can use cancelled check also. And next one, legal heir certificate. I will show all the example of this certificate in this video, how it looks like. Okay, legal heir certificate. And the 7th one, if more than one heir to receive money, that means more than one person is going to get money, all the person's bank details has to be given in one document. You can scan in one document and upload. Also please remember friends, all the documents has to be in JPEG or PDF format. Everything should be below 2 MB. That means each file should be below 2 MB. Okay, these are the highlights. And one more thing, once you apply, you get something like this. Acknowledgement will be there, 5-digit number will be there at last, and a QR code, and your name and address will be there. And when you download, you get something like this. I will explain you how it looks like, how you can get it like this. This is the complete application you can download online after applying for it. So let us start the video. So this is the web page or a link you are going to apply for. I am giving in the link in my video description. Directly copy paste. This is the direct link I am giving. Okay, copy paste from my video. You can do from mobile. I am doing from mobile. Once you come to this page, scroll down. There will be a lot of messages. Come to December 7, 2021 ex-gratia COVID-19 message. Make sure you are clicking on this. There might be more messages, but come down to December 7 COVID ex-gratia form. As you can see here, when you click there, COVID ex-gratia relief. Okay, so you may get a message like this when you click on. So if you get anything like this, click on advanced button. Okay, because this is not secure page, you may get this problem. Click on advanced, and after that click this option, proceed to service online or govt. Okay, this is the thing you have to do, otherwise you cannot proceed. Please remember this if you get a message like this. Okay, click on advance and proceed. And this is the COVID ex-gratia relief application form. As you can see here, what are the things you have to give? This is the first page. First you have to give the details of the claimant, who is going to claim, his name, relationship of the heir with deceased, mobile number of the person who is applying, who is going to receive money, email address, and address of the claimant. That means who is going to claim for this, his address, dot number, street, state. Obviously all these things are dropped down, and district. Application will be submitted to which district. Okay, so preferably you are staying where, that district you can submit. And years of residing at the mentioned address, how many years you are residing. So these are the applicant details. Okay, whatever you have seen now, applicant details, who is applying for the amount. Now next one, basic details of the deceased. That means you are going to fill the details of the person who died due to COVID-19. So name of the person who died, and then his name of father, mother, husband. Okay, please fill it up as per the Aadhaar card of the person. That will be easy for you. Name and his father, mother, whoever name is mentioned as per the person's Aadhaar card, mentioned the same way here. That will be easy, so don't mess up please. And gender of the person, age of the deceased at the time of death. Only mention the completed age. He was 46 and half, mention as 46. Date on which COVID confirmed. So when first COVID was tested positive and confirmed. Date and time of death, when did he die. Do it as per a death certificate. Okay friends, make sure you are filling this date and time from death certificate or hospital record. I will show you an example of it. So this is the example of death certificate. Usually it will be across any state of India. So as you can see here, his name will be there, male or female, and you can see here date of death will be clearly given here. Okay, date of registration things are not needed. So this is the how the death certificate looks like. And you can also see one more thing I will show you. This is the certificate from hospital usually, and we call this as the cause of death certificate. This is also very important. And in the cause of death certificate, they will mention the cause. That means the cause will be mentioned somewhere here. You can see here cause of death. Okay, this is the place, and they will clearly mention the death time and date. Usually if the person died in hospital, you will get this. Okay, this is called as cause of death certificate. If needed, let me know. I can send you the link. You can take a printout, and this should be usually signed by medical, you can see here, by hospital, and doctor's name and seal and signature of the hospital has to be there. This is the cause of death certificate, and this is the real-time example issued by a hospital. You can see here New Era Hospital, and his person's name, and you can see here the death time also given here. Okay, and clearly this cause of death certificate clearly says that this person died to COVID positive. You can see here COVID antigen was positive. So this is the certificate, and we call it as form 4 and cause of death certificate. If you have this, well and good, it is very easy for you to claim the COVID death benefit. Okay, so let us start here. So this is how you fill from the certificate. You can get the details, cause of death certificate, and date and time is what I am talking about. So RT-PCR, any test you performed, RT-PCR test you performed, accordingly you fill the date on that, and date and time of the death we have seen as per the cause of death certificate, or if it is not there, death certificate is also okay. Now as you can see, one more thing, a place of death, state of deceased, district of deceased. That means where did he die, and his address details you are going to fill. Okay, place of death you can fill, and state of deceased. So basically it is also as per death certificate. You can fill, death certificate will mention where did he die, his address during death, all this. Please get it from death certificate, it will be easy. Okay, don't do a mismatch of data. Now we are going to fill details of legal hires. So what is legal hire? You have to add all legal hires one by one. That is the procedure. So what is the legal hireship certificate? I will show you shortly. Okay, so when a person dies, you get a certificate like this. Okay, let us see the legal hire certificate example. I have taken it for you. You can see here, this is the legal hire certificate. Okay, forget about the government. Any Indian government will issue you legal hire certificate in this format only. So clearly you can see here it is mentioned legal hire certificate. So what it mentions, when a person dies, whoever is legally responsible for his belongings and his other things will be mentioned in the legal hire certificate. For example, there is a person who died, I have hidden the name, and after once he dies, you can see here 2 persons are legal hires of this person. Who are they? You can see here. Okay, wife and daughter, clearly it is shown. The first one is the wife of the person, second one is daughter. So both are legally legal hireship person. So in our case, in case of Tamil Nadu, we are filling the form. You have to fill both this person's name, relation and stuff. So this is the way. If you are not having the legal hire certificate, please get it, legal certificate from your whatever municipality or your panchayat or wherever you belong to. Now go to the health department or go to the panchayat office basically, and get the legal hire certificate using the death certificate of the person who died. Okay, so this is the format, and you have to get the legal hire certificate also. So now let us fill in the details of legal hire. So as an example I have shown you have to fill one by one. So if a wife and 3 sons are there, both 4 persons, relationship, name, everything has to be mentioned, and Aadhaar ID card, otherwise some documents of government ID proof also okay. Okay, so you are going to fill each person's mobile number, bank name, bank account number, all the things you have to mention one by one. All the legal hires has to come here. This is how the format looks like, and once you add all the details, you can click on this plus button and it gets added. I will show you the example. Okay, please wait. You keep on adding all the legal heirs one by one. Now I will show you after some time how to add it, but let us quickly see what are the things needed first. Permanent address of the deceased, that means when he dies what is permanent address. Okay, the previous one was the address when he dies, and now this is permanent address. You can get it from death certificate, it will be there. Address of communication, this you can give your own address, that means the person who is applying for his address, because any letter or anything where they have to communicate with you, this is what it is meant by address of communication. So friends, address of communication can be any current address of the applicant. Okay, so that is also done. You can drop down all those things. Now after that, address of hospital where treated. Okay, that means you understand the same thing. It meant where the person was treated during COVID. Okay, you have to mention that. And address of hospital where treated is optional, friends. Okay, so but still if you have the data, please fill it in. Okay, don't go by optional. If you have everything, it's well and good, you get the money easier without any hassle. So if you have the details, please fill it in. You get one more thing, address of the hospital where deceased. Okay, that means the person who died where, that hospital's details you have to fill it in here. The previous one was, it might happen that he tested COVID positive in one hospital but treated in another hospital and died in hospital. Okay, so this says which hospital he was died. Okay, so this is also optional, but if it is in hospital, I request you to fill all the details properly. Optional, if died at home, it is optional. Obviously there will not be any hospital if he dies at home. Now after everything, there is a declaration. Okay, make sure you read through the declaration, furnish all the details properly. After that, enter the CAPTCHA and click on next. So this is the procedure. Okay, so make sure you fill all the details properly. Let us quickly fill in the details. I will show you a quick demo once you fill it in, how it happens. Okay, let us fill a name of the person who is going to apply. That means who is filling the application, and his name and a relation with the deceased. What is your relation? Suppose son is filling, he has to mention as son. Okay, suppose one's father died and son is filling, name of the person should be the son's name, and you can mention as son. Wife is filling, it should be selected as wife, and enter a mobile number. That means now I am entering, son is filling means son's mobile number I am entering, and email number is optional, but still if you have, you can mention, not a problem. And mobile number should be exactly right, otherwise later you will have problem. Okay friends, now select the district, state and district. That means the address of the applicant who is applying. You yourself is applying, your current address has to be given here. Pin code also must, better. Okay, so enter all these things properly of the applicant. After that, how many years you are residing in the address. You mentioned an address in Chennai or Coimbatore, wherever in Tamil Nadu. How many years you are staying there. Basic details of deceased we are going to fill. That means name of the person who died. As per Aadhaar, you have to fill these details because you are going to upload the person who died, his Aadhaar itself. So mention everything as per Aadhaar. Age of deceased should be the completed age. If he was 65 and half or 65 and 3 months, also mention 65 only. Okay, completed age you have to mention. Date on the COVID which confirmed. That means both are calendar. You can click the calendar and like this and mention, select it according to the COVID-19 positive test you have performed. On the certificate, but it is shown the same date you select. You can drop down year and month is drop down. You can just select by clicking the date. Okay, the same way you can also select when he died. It should be in the death certificate. Make sure a death certificate or cause of death, hospital discharge, it will be clearly mentioned. Time also. Okay, if it is not mentioned the time, maybe you have to get the time from the hospital because they may cross check with the hospital, so that time it should not go wrong. So at least almost the time also. If you have cause of death, clearly it will be mentioned, hospital discharge summary. Okay, so select date and time, and after that, place of death, where did he die, hospital, home or others. So if in home, you can select home. If the person died in hospital, you can select hospital. Okay, so I'm just selecting the hospital as an example here. State of deceased, where did he die. Okay, so it is possible that he died outside Tamil Nadu also, but you belong to Tamil Nadu, so you can apply in Tamil Nadu, not a problem. You can also apply in the state where he died, but since your address and stuff is there, so you might select Tamil Nadu is the state of disease where he died. Okay, so his state, like the deceased person's state you are selecting, his permanent address state. So now you are going to select the place also, so let it be all as per hospital records, that will be easier for them to verify also. Now you are going to fill details of the legal hire. What do you mean by details of legal hire? I just already explained you. When a person dies, whoever remains as his legal hires, all the persons. For example, say first is we are filling son's name. Okay, suppose he had one son and daughter, and wife also, then you can mention wives, sons and daughters. So example I am giving you, suppose one son's name you are giving, relationship you are selecting as son. Don't get confused. If it is son's name, relation you have to select as son. If it is daughter's name, relation name you have to select, type you have to select as daughter. Okay friends, don't select father. So after that, Aadhaar card ID of the person, of the son, okay, of son, of this person's. Okay, if Aadhaar is not there, you can mention any other ID proof, but I would prefer if Aadhaar is there, please mention that. Now mobile number and which bank name, bank account name, that means you are going to get money under which bank, and bank IFSC code is also must. Okay, so 4 details of the bank is required actually. Okay, 3 details, sorry, bank name, account number and IFSC code, it's very must. You click on plus after adding everything. You can see here, once I click on plus, there is one more tab coming in, right? Previous one was there already, and second person you can fill like this. For example, son and daughter you are going to fill in. Already you filled sons, now you are going to fill daughters. So obviously when you put daughter's name, the relationship has to be selected as daughter. If it is wife, you have to select as wife. Okay friends, now Aadhaar card, mobile number of the second person, that means in this case say daughter, you are filling in details of the daughter of the person who died. Okay, so this way you can fill multiple, how many persons are there legal as per legal hire certificate. So as you are aware, you have to get the legal hire certificate before. Okay, I have already shown you, but still I'll show you again. This is the legal hire certificate. It looks like this. When a person dies, who are the legal heirships? In this case, I told you already, 2 persons are legal heirs, one wife and daughter. Okay, so these 2 persons, all the details we are going to fill here. You have seen here this one, right? So we are going to fill one by one here. Permanent address of the deceased is the next one. That means permanent, see he died in another address, maybe his permanent address is different, so you can fill it as per his Aadhaar card. Okay, that will be easier. So fill as per his Aadhaar card, door number, state, district, everything including pin code. Make sure permanent address you are filling in as per, if not Aadhaar, some other document, ration card is also okay. Okay, that way fill it in as per Aadhaar, because we are uploading Aadhaar, so it will be easy. Okay, you upload some document, you fill some other document, does not make sense. Now address of the hospital where he died and treated, we have already discussed about that. Just fill it in. Okay, whatever hospital he where he was treated, okay, you can add it. Only one hospital allowed. If he treated in multiple hospital, maybe you can select the hospital where he is treated and died also, not a problem. Okay, if there are different hospital, you can select different hospitals. Now as you can see here, address of hospital where deceased, that means the person actually where he died. And if both are a single hospital, you can select both as a same hospital, and you can enter same data. After entering all this, you are going to enter the captcha verification below, and you are going to click on next button. Please make sure, maybe every time you cannot edit, so please make sure all the data is properly before clicking next, so that you will not have any problem later if you could not edit. So please verify all the data. Click on next. You get something like this. There will be a draft copy created, draft number will be given to you. You can see here on top. Here again you can edit. There is an edit button here. Okay, so don't worry, the previous data also you can edit it. Now if you do not want to edit, everything is okay, you are going to attach. Click on attach annexer. Okay, so this is the thing I was talking to you in the beginning itself. You are going to attach all the documents one by one. Once you attach, you have to click on save the annexure. Okay, you can see here you have to upload each and every file, otherwise you cannot forward with your application. And clearly you can see here one more thing, only JPEG these formats are allowed. That means JPEG, PDF or JPEG, JPEG, both are same almost. Okay, JPEG, JPEG and PDF less than 2 MB. Okay, please make sure less than 2 MB. So what are the documents you have to upload? We have already discussed it, but I will show you one more time. These are the documents you have to upload. Okay friends, first one, don't get confused, the screen will look like this. You can scroll down. Once you scroll down, first one is the death certificate. First choose file. You can see here each time you have to choose file and upload. Okay, so this choose file you have to do for each thing. You can see here the first one is the death certificate you are going to upload, and second one, cause of death certificate. We have seen the cause of death certificate also, that is the hospital discharge certificate, something like this. Okay, friends, this is the cause of death certificate. Clearly it will be from hospital, and this is the sample format cause of death certificate. You can take it will be clearly written as form 4 on top. Okay, medical certificate, this will be issued by the hospital where the person died. Okay, and death time, date, everything will be properly given like this. And if they mention, you can see here time also there, if they mention COVID positive, it will be very easy for you to get the things done. Even if they have not mentioned in the cause of death certificate as COVID positive, don't worry, you attach the same thing. Along with that, you have some RT-PCR test performed for showing that person is positive. Please upload that also. Okay, so this is the procedure. So let us continue. So this is the cause of death certificate, second one you are going to attach. And what is the third one? Third one, Aadhaar of the person who died. Don't get confused, clearly I have marked it. Okay, so it should be under this, under the written Aadhaar of the person. You have to attach it. And fourth one, Aadhaar or government ID card of the hire. That means legal hire person's Aadhaar or government ID proof. Aadhaar is preferred. If it is not there, any other photo ID proof will do. And bank passbook or cancelled check, I have shown you already how it looks like. And legal hire certificate also, I have shown you how the legal hire certificate looks like. And one more thing I wanted to show you is this one. This is the thing, it looks like when you say cancel check, maybe many persons doesn't know what is cancel check. This is like take a check, write cancelled like this and upload. This is the cancelled check. Okay, so clearly your account number, IFSC code, bank, everything will be there on the cancelled check also. But they have asked actually bank passbook. So if you have bank passbook, first page looks like your address is there, your account number is there, you can see here IFSC code is also there. Okay, so all these things will be there in the first page of passbook. This is what they have asked for, this is what preferred. But if you are not having, I think this is also will do as an alternative. But if you have this, please upload this one itself. Now that's what they are saying about bank passbook. You can see here. Now legal hire certificate I have already shown you. Okay, I think you have to go to your place of village or municipality where they are issuing this certificate. Okay, this is the legal hire certificate. Okay, I have already shown you previously that one. So legal hire certificate should have the every member's name like this. This is the legal hire certificate digital copy. So whoever you are mentioning as legal hires should be clearly given in the legal hire certificate. Okay friends, so this is how it is. And what is the other things remaining? The last one is, it says so sixth one is the legal hire certificate, and last one is if more than one hire is there. That means in our example we had two persons, right? So two persons are their daughter and son. You have to upload in one page. You scan the copy of already one person's bank account is submitted. By second page, second person's bank account book, you have to scan here and upload here. If more than one hire to receive money, all bank account details are here. Okay, so if only one person is receiving the money, you can you don't need to attach this, but then you have to attach better an affidavit letter signed by all legal hires saying that we are okay to receive in one account, others sign and upload it here. Otherwise, if you have multiple heirs, you can attach bank passbook copy of everyone here. Okay, first person's you are already attached here. Okay, right. So this is if more than one person is after the first person, second, third, whatever it is there, everyone's bank book you can attach here. So this is the procedure. Now let us continue and see. Once it should be less than 2 MB, JPEG or PDF format, all the files, okay, one by one less than 2 MB. So when you click on submit, as you can see here, you will have a look on the application. Just review it properly, all the address, phone number is right or not. I am showing you an example here. Okay, daughter's name, son name we have given, so it is there. So please make sure all the certificate things also displayed here. So before submit, make sure things are right, otherwise later they may reject. Please properly review and then only you click on submit button. So when you feel everything is okay, click on submit. It might take some time and you get an acknowledgement like this. Please note down this number. It is very important to note down this number. If you are not getting a SMS or something to check the status later, this number might be surely required. Please note down this acknowledged number. Okay, and also you will have to take a printout. I will show you. Once you generate an acknowledgement like this, you can scroll down at the bottom of the page. You have an option export to PDF. You can do this from mobile. Just export and save to a PDF, so that this is your acknowledgement copy. Anytime they ask you anything, what is the number and stuff, you can verify it. So when you download, you can see like this. It looks like this one. Okay, so that's how your acknowledgement looks like. I have opened and shown you. So please save the acknowledgement properly. Okay, and later I will upload another video how to see your status or check your status online. Thank you so much. If you like the video, kindly give us a like. Also please share and subscribe. See you with another informative video.